You see, when people tell women to choose better, I always pause because better choosing does not begin at the moment of choice. It begins at the level of identity, anchoring, and discernment. So, let me ask harder questions. How do you choose well if you are not yet whole? How do you discern clearly if you are not desperate for marriage, validation, or a societal title? How do you recognize manipulation when someone is patient, consistent, and willing to play the long game? You see, sometimes it's not about picking better. Sometimes it's about being anchored correctly. Sometimes it's about patience. Sometimes it's about restraint. Sometimes it's about testing the spirit instead of being moved by words. Sometimes it's about being so comfortable in your own skin that flattery no longer has power over you. Because the truth people don't like to say out loud is this: not all manipulation looks abusive in the beginning. Some people are skilled, some are calculated, some will study you, mirror you, and slowly build trust, sometimes over years, until the cost of walking away feels too high. I know this because I've lived it. The strategy of love was not written as a theory, but as a journey. It is conversational by design. I don't just tell you what I learned, I walk you through the process in real time. You see how it started, you see how it unfolded, you see the words that were spoken, the patterns that emerged, the contradictions that quietly revealed themselves. Nothing is abstract, nothing is rushed. Time is allowed to do what time always does: expose truth. Had I been unanchored, had I been desperate, or had my identity been wrapped up in the idea of marriage itself, I could have missed every red flag. But because I was rooted, because I listened to my spirit, exercised restraint, and refused to let words flatter me, I allowed consistency to be tested rather than assumed. And eventually, what was hidden surfaced. The mask slipped. The truth revealed itself. That experience taught me something essential. Discernment is not paranoia, it is about stillness. When you are whole, manipulation struggles to survive. When your identity is secure in God, deception has no foothold. When you are not in a hurry, you stop negotiating with your intuition. That's why choose better is incomplete advice, because sometimes choosing better means choosing clarity. Sometimes it means choosing patience. Sometimes it means choosing yourself. And sometimes it means being at peace with God and your own life, even if that peace doesn't come with a ring. Marriage was never meant to complete a woman, it was meant to unite two whole people who already know who they are. And when a woman is truly anchored, she doesn't rush outcomes, ignore her spirit, or confuse longevity with integrity. She watches, she discerns, she allows time to speak, and then she chooses. That is the strategy of love. A must read for every woman. Links in the comments. God bless you.